Where can this team go from here, Coach?
We'll see. We got to go beat Ole Miss next week. We'll take it one game at a time.
Congratulations.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Boys, it has happened.
Finally.
Welcome to Game Day episode 67. This marks one of the greatest moments in Game Day Everyday history because, boys, we have been with this team since the beginning, since that Texas game where we lost by 7.
Ed O said last night on the podium, he said that Texas game was a turning point, that 3rd and 17. Which kind of hurt me on the inside, but it's good to see that he won.
But the fact that, me personally, I've never been so involved in college football this year, or ever. And I was involved in Joe Burrow and Coach O and everybody, and my team won. They won. Gus. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know, the national championship was last night.
Yes, the 2 Tigers were playing against each other.
Yes, Clemson. Well, there's 3.
Well, there were 2 Tigers playing.
Yeah.
So
anyway, Clemson and LSU go head-to-head in the national championship. Clemson, obviously undefeated in 2 years, and Joe Burrow coming in hot as the Heisman. Gus.
Yes.
This game was amazing.
Yeah, and what really stood out to me from this game?
Yes.
Sure, Joe Burrow threw for 5 touchdowns, and 3 of those to Jamar Chase.
Nonetheless, he had a touchdown himself. He rushed one in.
Wait, no. He had 2 touchdowns to Jamar Chase. He had the 2 to Thaddeus Moss.
Yep.
And then he had the 1 to Marshall.
Himself.
No, to Marshall.
He had a touchdown himself.
Yeah, and then he ran it in. That's 6 touchdowns that he scored.
Oh.
But what really stood out to me wasn't the wasn't the quarterback play, of course. I mean, of course, what am I talking about? That is what stood out to me.
Yeah, dude.
But what really did stood out to me was probably the guy who's on the hot seat right now, and not really the hot seat, but he's the hottest guy in the coaching business right now.
Right.
And that is Joe Brady, former Saints quarterback coach.
Yeah.
You've seen the way he's transformed this offense. And
they're playing a Drew Brees offense. It's
completely changed the way that we look at Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was this just, transfer from Ohio State that wasn't really anything. And now he holds the FBS record for most touchdowns in a season.
65 touchdowns.
Pretty ridiculous.
That's godly right there.
Actually, I think it was 66 touchdowns.
I don't know.
And 6 picks.
Yeah. That's crazy. That ratio is insane.
It's a 11-to-1 ratio.
No, but look, man, you obviously bring up the Chase guy. What's his last name?
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. Look, man, that man was a beast last night. He was beating everybody. And number 8 on Clemson, look, dude, you need to check yourself because you got beat every time you faced him.
Terrell is an incredible corner.
Okay, but he got beat.
He's going to be
an
NFL talent.
I know, but all game long he was getting beat, and that's what killed him, man. And Joe Burrow, oh my God, it was so beautiful. He would just throw it right there, right in the chest.
I mean, how can you stop that as a corner, though?
Yeah, and
how can you?
It was amazing. But I will bring this into consideration. Congrats LSU, whatever. But there were some controversial calls.
Yeah, biggest one, of course, was Skalski. Skalski was playing incredible. He's a Clemson linebacker. And
that's one, by the way.
They called a targeting hit on him. And got him ejected from the game, which I thought was a complete momentum changer.
Yeah, because
he was playing amazing on defense and basically destroying that O-line.
In that last 3 minutes, he was just cutting up the middle every time, giving Burrow pressure.
Him and Isaiah Simmons single-handedly were killing
the
Isaiah
Simmons
O-line.
is nice too. But and also McGee, he was killing him too.
Yeah, McGee was killing him with penalties.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
The discipline looked terrible from him. And it really did frustrate me, but it doesn't matter. LSU won. Yeah. What was your other controversial?
The controversial play I was going to talk about was the pass interference call towards the end of the game. Where it was PI on both guys. They called it against Clemson though, which was kind of they should have just redid the down. Why would they decide with one person?
Yeah,
and it's obviously the equal amount of.
If anything, that would be offset penalties, which is ridiculous. So I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, overall, the refs really weren't that bad in the game. They let them play. They got away with a contact or a targeting hit with Trevor Lawrence, and they got popped and they missed it in a head-to-head thing. But I mean, overall, the refs were bad. I mean,
they were okay.
Yeah, but I mean, Clemson, you just weren't. Trevor Lawrence didn't show up. He wasn't accurate. He had 12 overthrows. No, 14 overthrows. That's what killed him.
And or no, it was 11 actually.
11.
Yeah, which his career high is 5, which is not
Yeah,
good.
that's bad.
The guy who stood out to me from this defense, of course, was Stingley. You know, he's an incredible freshman. I'm excited to see what he does for the rest of his
He's
career.
on the All-American.
Because for some reason, he plays like an NFL corner, and he's only 18.
It's crazy, dude.
It's incredible. I think he's going to be an incredible athlete in the NFL.
It's crazy how he needs like 2 more years just to go in.
Yeah, exactly. But there's another guy who actually is going into the draft, and that's Grant Delpit. Forced a fumble last night. Pretty crucial fumble.
That was a good fumble, yeah.
Trevor Lawrence lost the ball and completely changed,
That sealed the game there.
Basically just finished it.
Yeah.
Grant Delpit projected to go to the Cowboys in mock draft, so hopefully he comes.
Delpit or Isaiah Simmons?
But Isaiah Simmons is not falling to us. There's
I don't know, dude. You never know.
There is no way Isaiah Simmons is falling to us.
And if it does, I might cry.
Okay.
Will you cry with me?
No, I'll probably just be happy.
Oh, thanks.
I don't mind either one of them.
And my emotional support.
The problem with Isaiah Simmons is he doesn't play a full position, and that doesn't really slide in the NFL, which kind of concerns me. Mm-hmm. But he is still an incredible athlete.
No, boys, but congrats LSU, man. I think this concludes the national championship segment. But just we're excited because our team that we were rooting for, the bandwagon, we hopped on and won. So yeah, congrats.
This is the last time we'll talk about college football on this show.
Yeah, go Tigers.
Last ever college football segment.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
But
moving on.
Baseball.
Yes.
We don't really talk about baseball during this time of year, but in this case,
that's because it's gotten hot in the past few days.
A day after the Texans' defeat, the Houston fans got another present. Their team was caught for cheating, and the MLB said, "Okay, let's go down with some punishment."
Yeah.
Now, I think this punishment's a little soft.
Yeah.
But this is the details of the punishment.
Yes.
$5 million fine. First and second pick was taken away, and James Hinch or I don't think his first name's James.
Yeah.
Hinch and Lon Howe were both suspended for a year. Then after that, they were both fired, and it's just
I mean, you say soft, man. That's tough. You took away their future.
Take away their title. Or take away their postseason. Just put a postseason ban for a year.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be more reasonable. But I think taking away the ring's too much. Because, I mean, they did obviously win the ring.
But they cheated their way. I feel bad for the Dodgers.
No, yeah, for sure.
The Dodgers had to play the Red Sox who are also in conspiracy right now. They had to play the Dodgers, and Houston had to play the Dodgers in the World Series, and Dodgers lost both of those.
Yeah. No, and Dodgers definitely should have won at least one of those. But look, man,
I feel bad for LA fans.
The Astros, it just what the hell? See, this is why I don't like them, man. They're always fishy, man. Nolan Ryan's doing something down there, and I don't know what's going on.
What does Nolan Ryan have to do with this?
I don't know, but
now the light comes off. There we go.
I think that was Sterling's.
Well, there you go. But
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a really weird situation, and a lot of players. I saw Trevor Bauer. He was talking about it. He's a pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously voiced his concerns with the Houston Astros.
No, yeah, for sure.
Like
I mean, this brings a big disgrace to the they just trashed on the league and just like these are men. Like they're supposed to be grown men, adults. Like just play the game. Be a professional.
This is Major League Baseball.
Yeah. But no, boys, this happens, all right? Mistakes in life, they'll learn from it and possibly won't do it again. Hopefully not.
Yeah, Carlos Beltran, also the new Mets manager, not going to be punished, even though he was on that World Series team.
I mean, yeah, he left because he knew.
But he was a conspirator.
Well.
But, yeah, I mean, that basically about covers it.
Yeah. Moving on, we'll go back to
we'll go back to the NFL. We had the NFL playoffs this past weekend, and as I stated earlier in the segment, we were talking about Houston and the Texans game on Sunday.
Yes.
Let's just start with that one, because that's the most relevant to the past topic. Now, the Texans playing the Chiefs in Kansas City, Missouri, and
look, man, that's hard enough. And playing in Arrowhead.
That's one of the loudest stadiums ever.
And you just can't underestimate Patrick Mahomes' greatness. Okay, this man had a mediocre year.
He's been injured for half of the year.
I know, but I'm just saying he was quiet.
Because he's been injured for half of the year.
And this is what I was expecting. I was expecting this.
He's been
to
playing
happen.
like this. You just don't watch Chiefs games because
My God, no! He had a mediocre year. Yes, because he was injured. But dude, even when he came back, it was a kind of we weren't talking about the Chiefs.
how many Chiefs games did you watch when he came back?
One.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying,
And who were they playing against?
the Packers.
My point exactly. Who's also in the NFC Championship, which we'll talk about in a second. Now, Patrick Mahomes looked incredible in this game.
Yeah.
But the biggest headline here was the first quarter.
Mhm.
Texans were off destroying the Chiefs, and then they
Yeah.
proceed to choke a 24-0 lead in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's.
What is Bill O'Brien thinking?
I don't know.
Bill O'Brien, okay, 4th and inches, you're up 21-0.
Yeah.
You're on their 5 or 8-yard line.
Yeah.
Run the football.
Yeah.
Get a first down, score a touchdown, you're up 28-0.
Yeah.
Then after that, okay, whatever, 24-0.
Yeah, they got the field goal.
Chiefs get that incredible return, score a touchdown,
Yeah.
24-7. Then Texans get the ball back, they're stopped or whatever.
Yeah.
They do a fake punt on their own 40, and Daniel Sorensen comes in with a stop, and
Oh my
then
God.
turnover on downs, and then easy touchdown right there. And then a couple more times, the offense just looks stale and stale again.
Yep, Mahomes and came in and gave it to Kelsey, and it was over.
41 consecutive points unanswered.
Like, how do you not score anymore? Like, just how do you not?
Well, how do you not?
You're in the NFL, and oh my God,
That's
I
just-
feel
that's
so
just called
bad.
Stale play calling.
I
my
feel
friend.
so bad for J.J. Watt, so bad.
No, I feel bad for the whole team in a way. I don't like the Texans, but
I mean, I don't either, but
Bill O'Brien, who was the former Penn State coach,
Yeah.
he's not been good.
no, yeah, and this Texans team is good. Like they've been winners for the past few years. They just can't get over the hump, and they don't need anything to get over the hump. They have everything. I just don't know what else they could work on to get over the hump.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. I guess whatever the guy's name is, he needs to get his head in the right direction.
Bill O'Brien.
Yes, O'Brien. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, but
Or maybe just he needs to go
I-
back to college football.
I think the Chiefs are. He wasn't even that good at Penn State. I think the Chiefs are now going to be my team I root for in the playoffs.
I'm still going with the Niners, and that's tough to say as a Cowboys fan.
I
but
hate the Niners. Their fans are
look,
the worst.
Look, I hate them too, but
Their
look,
fans are
I-
literally the worst.
I
Next-
like me some Nick Bosa and some Jimmy G. Okay.
Okay.
Jimmy
Jimmy G.
Garoppolo.
Jimmy G's overrated.
Okay, and even though he's in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, that defense is in the NFC Championship.
whatever.
The reason you're probably thinking this is Tyler. Weren't you rooting for the Seahawks in the playoffs?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
sad-
Yes.
crazy story. Packers beat the Seahawks. Packers were up big, and then Seahawks started coming back, but it was a matter of too little, too late.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a controversial call at the end where, did Jimmy Graham get a first down? Did he not? They called it a first down.
Yeah.
Not really much to say here. I mean, congrats Packers on making the NFC Championship.
Yeah, and I mean the Seahawks were a good team. They tried with Marshawn Lynch. What the hell is he gonna do? He's 38, can't move anymore. Like,
Okay.
what was that?
Don't
gonna
act
do?
like people who are 38 can't move anymore.
He had no impact in the game.
Okay, so
I don't know. I just don't see what the move there was for.
still scored a touchdown. That's huge for morale, especially from a guy like Marshawn Lynch,
I know, but
who everyone
still,
loves.
dude, it was
Who
he had
everyone
no impact in the game.
everyone looks up to Marshawn Lynch on that team because he's an icon in Seattle.
No, he's still.
So-
I don't know. I don't really see the point of that move. That's just me.
Plus, they also had only one active running back on the roster.
All right. Bring one up, bro.
No, literally, they had 6 spots injured. They had 6 running backs injured. I hope you know that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they've been taking beatings this year.
Mm.
But yeah, congrats to the Packers on making it. Go Chiefs.
Screw the Packers.
And then we had the Niners game.
Yeah, look, man, Niners are nasty. I'm telling you, nobody. And Richard Sherman's getting in his groove. Like nobody can, if you're on him, you're not gonna go anywhere. I'm sorry.
What was that stale play calling by the Vikings? That was
I
some
don't know.
that was some straight garbage.
No,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie. Like that was.
So we're not blaming it on Kirk Cousins.
No, I do because there
Oh.
were some questionable throws that he made and stuff like that. His pocket awareness definitely looked very, very rough against the Niners because
Yeah.
there could have been some situations where he could have avoided a sack or something and
Mhm.
he'd just stand there.
Yeah,
I'm
it just didn't. Yeah,
but
I don't know.
yeah, the Niners won big here. And then
The Vikings were my team. If you've been on the show with us,
I don't understand why you like
I
the
don't know.
Vikings. But then the biggest one of them all. We had a game in Baltimore
Oh my God.
And we had
This was the week before.
the red hot Tennessee Titans with Ryan Tannehill and the king of the NFL rushing wise, Derrick Henry, the bowling ball of a man, came into Baltimore and absolutely decimated
Yes.
that whole
Dude,
defense.
and wow, this is... Dude, honestly, they could beat the Chiefs if they just do what they're doing. If they could beat them on the
It's
ground.
easily possible. I could see them winning a Super Bowl if they keep playing the way they play.
Yeah, man, and it's amazing to see. And wouldn't Tannehill just...
Tannehill doesn't even throw that many yards in the game.
Yeah,
He just throws like 100 yards, or like he threw 75 against the Patriots.
it's kind of just... He's kind of just there.
Yeah, he throws when he wants to. He had a couple of nice passes in the game, especially that long touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
But Derrick Henry's just ridiculous.
Mhm.
Derrick Henry can do it all. He can
Yeah.
take you down the field if he wants to. He threw for a touchdown pass.
Yeah. Dude, Derrick Henry is honestly what Eddie Lacy should have been.
Except Eddie Lacy decided to eat too much.
Yeah.
But I gotta give credit where credit is due. Mike Vrabel, what you've done with this team,
Yeah.
especially head coaching wise, a lot of coaches aren't able to do it, especially in the position where you were in, where Marcus Mariota was your quarterback at the beginning of the year, and he was still kind of seen as your future.
Right.
The audacity to bench him and then put some trust in the Ryan Tannehill and then let him take you all the way to the playoffs, it's just incredible.
That's great. And this looks really bad for Mariota, man. I don't really know if he's going to be in the league anytime soon.
He's going to be a backup somewhere else.
I don't know, man. But
he's not a terrible quarterback. He's
well,
just
I
not
know,
starting worthy.
I know, but I feel like he's just going to, fade away. And
Matt-
we're not going to hear his name again.
Matt Castle keeps getting jobs around the NFL.
He's still in the league?
I don't know.
No, I don't think he is.
I can't tell.
There's no way.
But
But Matt Castle has had his days.
Chase Daniel, yes, so did Mariota.
Come on.
His rookie year was good.
Whatever.
And his second year.
Decent. Anyway, look, man. Titans are not winning. All right, I have the Niners. The Niners are winning. Okay. Do you agree?
I got Chiefs.
Okay. Whatever you don't. Moving on from football. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win the Super Bowl. What do you think of Go Tigers? LSU win. Moving on to soccer.
Yeah.
Gus, what happened here, man?
Both.
Both Madrids played.
Yes, it was the Madrid Derby, and it was Supercopa de España.
Yep.
If you follow the show, I'm an Atletico fan. I've rooted for Atletico forever now, and they're playing Real Madrid, of course, our biggest rivals. And game made me a little angry. I was watching the whole game, and it was a stalemate.
A little angry.
Went into the extra time. Had a wide open pass from I think Koke all the way out to Alvaro Morata. Wide open lane.
How can you say these names?
And then Valverde red carded him from behind. He intentionally tackled him from behind, prevented us from getting an easy goal.
I like that.
And then it went to penalties, and then we eventually lost. It sucks to see that because I think we would have won that game if he didn't get tackled from behind.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, man, and that's not really sportsmanship, man, for him to do that, right? Or was he just doing that?
That's why he got red carded and taken out of the game.
Yeah, man, that's kind of messed up, man. I don't agree with that.
It was a smart move by Valverde, though. I can't deny it. Like it takes a lot of intelligence to make that move, especially last second.
Yeah.
And in closing minutes too, you're aware of your time and surroundings. It's just pretty incredible. So congrats to Real Madrid on your win, I guess. But we're gonna win the Champions League, so it doesn't matter.
No, boys. Anything else before we move on to predictions?
We had no predictions.
Oh, there are no predictions.
There's an empty board right now.
Empty
'cause
board.
We did not have an episode on late last week.
We did not. Oh yeah, we didn't have one on Thursday. Well, boys, I guess that concludes the show.
Actually, it's kind of a short one.
Yeah, that is a short one, man. Really, all right. We talked about LSU Tigers. We talked about the NFL playoffs, the Titans, our Super Bowl picks, and obviously the soccer. But let us know in the comments, man. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Again, go Tigers, whatever.
Yep.
Gus, any last announcements?
Yeah, actually, congrats to Serena Williams. She finally won her first final in I think 2 or 3 years.
Oh wow, okay.
So she finally ended her final drought, and
Dude, she's got to retire sometime, right?
you keep saying that on the show, and it's not
Dude,
gonna happen.
she needs to, man.
She just won a final. She's
Okay,
not retiring
but
anytime
dude,
soon.
Oh God.
She makes constant finals. She just doesn't win.
Oh,
them.
and also, what do you think Tiger's gonna do this year?
Woods.
Yeah. Is he winning another major? And being the greatest
No.
and adding on to the greatest golfer of all time?
No. I do see a guy you need to watch out for, and that is Hideki Matsuyama. A lot of people talk about him, but he's a beast of a golfer. And, yeah.
Wow.
That's about it.
We'll see. That's my golf effect.
That
yeah,
was
boys, I guess we'll see you later, but hey, we're going to leave you off with this. This is going to be the saddest moment because we will never play this clip again. And here you go. Here's your present from us.
Where can this team go from here, Coach?
We'll see. We got to go beat Ole Miss next week. We'll take it one game at a time.
Congratulations.
Go Tigers.